Hey everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to create Google Ads leads as Apollo.io contact. So let's suppose I am running an e-commerce store and I am collecting all my leads with the help of the ad I am running in my Google Ads. Now I want that whenever I receive a new lead in my Google Ads, it should be automatically created as a contact in my Apollo.io account. Now as I completely want to automate this process, I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Google Ads and Apollo.io. Pabbly Connect runs on two principles, which is trigger and action. Here as my trigger application, I am going to take Google Ads from where I will receive new lead, and then in my action application, I am going to take Apollo.io where the contact will be created automatically. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to create Google Ads leads as Apollo.io contact. For this, we are going to create automation between Google Ads leads and Apollo.io with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign into our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I am an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. And here a dashboard has appeared showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I have to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, you simply have to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow button, and first I need to provide the workflow name and then have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to create Google Ads leads as Apollo.io contact, and then I have to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created, and I want to select this all automations and then click on create. Now as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger in a workflow, but as many as action applications as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to create Google Ads leads as contact in Apollo.io, which means whenever a new lead will be generated in my Google Ads, a contact will be created in Apollo.io, which means whenever I will receive new lead in Google Ads, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger says when this happens. So whenever I receive new lead in my Google Ads and then action says do this, then create contact in my Apollo.io. So here in my trigger application, I am going to take Google Ads, and then in my trigger event, I have to take this new lead form entry. Now I need to make connection between Google Ads and Pabbly Connect, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Google Ads with Pabbly Connect. So now reading this help desk, I am going to make this connection, and to make this connection, let's open my Google Ads account. So this is my Google Ads account, and over here I have created a test campaign. Here I want to add the name. So I want the first name and the last name, then I want the phone number, then the email address, city, country and the company name. So my form will appear like this. And now I have to scroll down, and in this form section only, I can see this lead delivery option. So I will open this, and then I have to enter the webhook URL and the key. So this is the same webhook URL which I am provided in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So I am going to copy this webhook URL and paste that webhook URL over here, and then I have to enter the key. So I am going to enter the random key, and then I have to click on the send test data. Now as soon as I do that, Pabbly Connect will capture the response, the test data response here, and this will show us whether this connection that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Google Ads and Pabbly Connect, that is successful or not. So here as soon as I click on the send test data, a test data will be sent from Google Ads, and I will receive test details for all these fields. So I'll scroll down, and then I'll click on this send test data, and the test data sent successfully. Now I need to open my Pabbly Connect and check whether I have received the test response there or not from Google Ads. So here I can see that I have successfully and instantly received the response. This means the connection that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Pabbly Connect and Google Ads, that is successful. And if you are running a live campaign and whenever someone will fill the form in Google Ads, you will start receiving the response here in Pabbly Connect workflow. So here I have received the response, the company name. I have received the test response as the company name itself. Then the country is United States. Then the city is Mountain View. Then the email address, I have received the test response test@example.com. Then I have received a dummy phone number, which is this one. Then I have received my first name, which is first name, and my last name as last name. So now moving on to the next step, whenever I receive new lead from my Google Ads, I want to create contact in my apollo.io. So here in my action application, I am going to take apollo.io, and then in my action event, as I want to create contact, I am going to take this create contact. Now I have to click on this connect, and if you have an existing connection, you can go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and to make this connection, we have to enter this API key. So I am going to click on this hyperlink given over here, and this page has appeared in front of me. On the left hand side, I can see this API keys. So I will open this and then I'll click on this create new key. Now I have to name my key. So let's say the name of the key is testing1, and then the description is integration, and then I have to select my APIs. So I want to create the contact. So I'm going to select this contacts create, and then I have to click on this create API key. Now over here I am provided with the API key, and now I simply have to copy this API key and paste that over here. Now I have to click on this save. So apollo.io is connected with Pabbly Connect, and I have to enter all these details. So the first one is first name. Now I am not going to enter this manually. Instead I am going to use a method called mapping, which means I am going to enter data from my previous response. So as soon as I click on this first name field, I can see this Google Ads, and when I click on this, I can see all the response that I have received from there. Now I have to enter the first name. So I'll enter my first name as the first name, which I have received as the test response from Google Ads, and then I will follow the same process and enter my last name, which is last name, and then I have to enter the organization name. So the name of the organization that I have received is the company name, and then I have received the email address as test@example.com. So I will enter that, and then I have to enter the title. So I want to enter the phone number that I have received as a response here in this title field, as I do not have any other value. And if you have received the response and if you want to enter that response here in this title field, you can enter according to your choice and preference. Now over here I do not want to select the contact stage, and then I do not want to enter the website URL, as these fields are not required one. I can also skip them. Now over here I need to enter the address. So I have received my address as Mountain View, and now over here mapping is important, so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static, and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now after entering all these details, I simply have to click on the save and send test request, and here I have successfully received the response with the contact ID, and this response is a positive one. Now I need to open my apollo.io and check whether this contact has been created there or not. So this is my apollo.io dashboard, and on the left hand side where I can see this people, I'll open this, and under saved I can see that I have created this first name last name user as the contact. The email address was test@example.com. Then I have received the phone number, the city, the company name, and rest of the other details are also same. So now to summarize, we took Google Ads as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. We submitted a form and received the test response from Google Ads in my Pabbly Connect workflow. Now after that, I want to add my action application as apollo.io, because I want to create this lead as a contact in this apollo.io. So I entered all these details with the help of mapping, simply clicked on the save and send test request and received the response as these details and this contact been created in my apollo.io account. So we have successfully created automation between Google Ads and Apollo with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.